for the next episode of how am I going to fix this? Okay, so what we're working on right now is a Yeti FRO Chromo model that's from, I'm going to say, but like, I'm not even going to guess what year it's from, but it's got an 1.8" head tube, it's got Tongay seat tube, and probably butted top tube. But it had also a severe case of New Jersey rut. So we ended up cutting the down tube out because of the dent. It wasn't really that rusty, but some water did get into the back of it. So we had to take the whole back apart, take all the pieces off of it that we're going to use, like the dropouts and that sort of thing, and then bend up a new rear section. Now, one of the things that you probably don't know is that we have a mandrel tube bender here, and they're awfully rare. Come on in, Webster. They're cool things about our machine inventory here is that we have a mandrel bender, which is required for performing these type of bends, especially on chromoly tubing, because we have to be able to keep the radius of the tubing consistent throughout the bend, and the mandrel bender is required to do that. The one I got when I worked at Spooky when Spooky went out of business, and it's a Parker tube bender. I don't know if Hannafin was involved at that time, and it uses the same. It's the same as a Pines bender basically, but the casting was broken, so I converted it to chain drive using a pneumatic cylinder to actuate that's a rotating, it's actually a wrench for removing lug nuts from mining equipment is what the tool was designed for. But so now right now what I'm doing is I'm laying out the bends in 2D in AutoCAD so that I can make some simple drawings to show me how far to put the bends apart from each other. And because the action of the bender is like, this was the tube bender, which is about this size. The action is right here, and when we're bending these pieces, it's possible that the bent tubing is going to intersect this when it rotates the tubing around. So what we have to do is figure out a bend sequence that allows us to do it on that machine. So it's a pretty complex process to do these, and it'll probably take more than a whole day's work to be able to produce the two, one of each, a left and right, for this particular frame. And so that's what we're doing right now. I got the tubes cleaned off the front triangle right here. So this is all that's left of it currently. And you notice it has the Troy Lee graphics on it, which is pretty cool. So basically, yeah, this is all we have right now. So if something happened to me, this would be the end of this one. No, Jackson could do this, but anyways, so that's that. Anyways, thanks for tuning in.